Today, I'm going to be telling you 4 of my favorite strategies that I use to grow 50,000 followers in 30 days. Well, really 100,000 followers within 90 days on Instagram, all organic, no ads. Hey everyone, welcome to KC University. It's your girl Kaylaxcheyenne, and today I'm going to be telling you 4 of my favorite strategies that I use to grow 50,000 followers in 30 days. Well, really 100,000 followers within 90 days on Instagram, all organic, no ads. For those of y'all who don't know, I started a 30-day Instagram challenge where I call myself delusional for wanting to gain 20,000 followers within 30 days. I currently have this many followers, and the goal after this challenge is this many. Y'all, at this point, being Delulu is the Salulu. Because I use everything I learned and all the strategies I just had tucked under my belt, I ended up surpassing that goal tremendously. I blew that challenge out the water. And because I don't gatekeep, I'm going to share some of my favorite strategies with you guys. So if you're into content creation, affiliate marketing, entrepreneurship, side hustles, passive income, or anything similar to those categories, then make sure to subscribe to KC University and turn on that bell so you guys can be notified as soon as I drop another video, because that's what I'm all about. Also, feel free to comment any questions you guys might have, or if you have any video requests of topics you guys want me to go over, just let me know and I got y'all. But I'm not gonna hold y'all any longer. Let's just get right into the video. So first, I make sure to have a proper Instagram setup. I'm talking about your bio and like the aesthetic of your page, because 50% of the time, let's say you have the perfect video, but before someone follows you, they're most likely gonna check your page and see what else you have to offer. Social media is very transactional, so you have to make sure that you're posting content that shows your potential followers that, hey, if you follow me, you're gonna get something out of following me. That could be entertainment, that could be motivation, that could be information, it could be anything. You just have to make sure that they can see what you have to offer. So for example, if I'm a fashion influencer, I would ask myself, does my bio look like other popular fashion influencers in my niche? Does my content that's on my page let someone know what my niche is? Can they get that off of just looking at my page without clicking on any videos? You can literally compare yourself to other creators within your niche while still remaining your authentic and unique self. When I say look at theirs, that doesn't mean copy their stuff word from word. We're not talking about that. We're saying, okay, what key things do they have on their page? Do they have their contact email? Do they put what their niche is in their bio? Things like that. Second, I prioritize reels. When I tell you, if you are not posting reels, what are you doing? Now, don't get me wrong. You can post regular pictures. I actually know someone who actually had like a picture that blew up. But when I tell you, let's say for a fashion influencer, for example, if you want to blow up just by posting a picture, your outfit has to be on point. It has to be unique. It has to be savable. It doesn't make someone want to save your post for later. It can't just be regular, just jeans and a tank top if you're not like a celebrity. But with reels, it's way easier to gain more views and followers and things like that. If you guys don't know, Instagram is actually encouraging creators to post reels, you know, trying to be like TikTok. So now is the time to really take advantage of posting those reels that you have saved in your drafts. No shade. Plus with reels, when I was posting my reels, now for the 30-day challenge, I was posting every day. Now, I'm not saying just post for 30 days straight and you'll blow up. It was a lot of strategies that went into everything I posted, when I posted it, how I posted it, why I posted it, things like that. But I did post a reel every day. And I think like one video, I probably gained over 20,000 followers just from one reel. Now that we're on the topic of reels, I also want to say, when you post a reel and you feel like it's going to be a flop, do not delete it. One, because let's say you post 3 reels, it's a flop. But when you have that one reel that is similar to those other reels because of it's in the same niche, let's say that 4th reel blows up and it gets 100,000 views. Those 100,000 people that watch your video, probably minimum 10% of those are going to watch your other videos, and it's going to help those other video views go up. Plus, sometimes reels just might take a minute to blow up. I've had a reel that I posted, let's say first day, it probably got 1,500 views. Then either 2 days later, I check back and the reel's at 20,000 views. Do not delete your reels. If you know that your reels are high quality and it meets all of the requirements, and if you don't know what I'm talking about with the requirements, I have a whole in-depth course that tells you everything you need to know. But if you don't have the course, that's fine. I'm going to explain it anyways. But when you follow the correct posting times, the right type of content to post, the right things to say after or before when you're posting your content and things like that, your reels are going to take off. Your account's going to grow. Everything is going to grow. Another one of my strategies is taking advantage of hashtags with a small amount of uses. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, when you're trying to select the hashtag, you can see the number on the side of it. It might be like 10 million, 1 million, 5 million, whatever the case might be. Those are how many people have used them basically. And I kind of categorize the small hashtags, like let's just say 10,000 to 100,000 uses. Now, a lot of people try to avoid those small hashtags thinking like, oh, I gotta, use the big hashtags because it's gonna push my video out there, but not necessarily. If you really think about it, if you're trying to sell something with millions of people being your competitors, you're gonna have a harder chance of selling something. But if you're selling in a smaller amount of competitors, then you have a better chance of selling your products. Just the same thing with posting reels and actually having your videos being seen. I guess that's how I feel when I have a mixture of hashtags that are kind of like micro hashtags and macro hashtags. When I use them both, I feel like I have a better chance of my video getting viewed from just everyone in general, rather than me just posting to hashtags with millions of views and then no one sees my video because it just sank to the bottom and everyone else's videos are just being shown over mine. So I'm not saying to avoid those macro hashtags, but I'm just saying to make sure to take advantage of the small ones too. Don't sleep on them like everyone else is doing. Then another crucial one is I post it at the best times of the day. Now, if someone tries to tell you that the best time of the day is this time, they're probably wrong, because I can't tell you what's the best time for you to post. However, I can tell you how to find the best time for you to post, because it varies on a bunch of different things. And I go over this way more in depth in the social media blueprint course, but just to shorten it for the video, it's really just trial and error. During my 30-day challenge, after each 3 to 4 posts, I had to reevaluate all of my posting strategies, because it's either based off of what Google says is the best time to post, or what my insights said was the best time to post, or just based off of experience. Posting at certain times, oh, this time was really good for me, I might stick to that. Things like that. No one can tell you what is your best time to post, but you can Google like, what's the best time to post on Instagram on the day? So what's the best time to post on Instagram on Monday? What's the best time to post on Instagram on Tuesday? Things like that. And if those don't work for you, go to your insights and see when your followers are most active. Other than that, it's just going to be based off of personal experience and trial and error. And whichever works for you, stick with that and keep posting at that time. Now, I want you guys to try out these 4 strategies and let me know if you see a difference. If you want the blueprint without waiting for all my other videos, because when I tell you it's a lot of information, I'm going to create a series on how to grow on Instagram. But if y'all just ready to take off and run with it, y'all already know the link will be in the description box below. It's called the Social Media Blueprint, and it doesn't just cover Instagram. It covers TikTok, it covers YouTube, it covers how to actually make money from posting, how to make money with affiliate marketing, everything that has to do with social media. It'll give you the blueprint for it. And I also give random free game on my Instagram stories, so make sure to go follow me on Instagram at the Millionaire Blueprints. But with that being said, that concludes my video for part 1 of how to grow on Instagram. Make sure to subscribe and turn on your post notifications, so when your girl drops part 2, y'all be the first to know. As always, I'm here if you guys need anything. If you have any questions, just drop it down in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.